So lots of energy from both these teams, even in the warm-up. Both teams very focused, but dancing to the music. So their last game, they're gonna leave it all out on the court. Germany in white, serving the USA in red. Serves on Larson to get it started. And a big swing from Thompson through the block. USA first on the board. Cook from the baseline puts a flat one over, and an ace for the USA for their second point of the match. Cook finding that seam right between Pogany and Stigroth. Hard off the block, and the USA continue their streak. Quick 3 points. Cook again from the baseline, and this one into tape. A gift for Germany, and so they'll get one on the board as well. Marie Schultzel coming in through the front row for Germany. 26-year-old middle, really great blocker. She's scored over 50 points already this tournament. Hard swing, Stigroth's under it, great defense. Out to Thompson. And it's out. That's amazing defense from Germany. Lena Stigroth hopping that one up off the shoulder and keeps it in play. Wetzel again from baseline, puts a really floaty one onto Wongerantes. Tip is covered. Wetzel with hands, out to Alsmeyer, and she makes her way through the block as well. So already a huge attacking game. Both these teams very attack-minded. That one squeezing between Ogbogu and Thompson. And an ace for Germany. One ace apiece, and it is just 4-3. This one dropping like a stone. Larson leaving it over her shoulder. Good up from Wetzel in 5. Alsmeyer just tipping it into the pot. Ogbogu tipping it over. Costner with hands to put it onto Larson. And a big swing, Thompson through the right side. Lots of scramble play from both teams. USA coming out on top and evening things up at 4. Oh, this doesn't come back. USA with lots of pressure from the service line. This time it's Ogbogu who's dropping one in onto Stigroth, and she's just trying to shift it a little too hard onto Costner. Beautiful pass from Alsmeyer. Schultzel hard off the block. Out to Thompson. Costner's under it. Druniak with a sharp swing. Druniak not playing much in the previous match. We had Stigroth playing through the right side instead, and Druniak coming through to relieve her for a few substitutions. Starting tonight and already making a difference for this German side. Carlini from the floor. The block is good. Out to Larson again. And Larson finds some space right in between 1 and 6. So Annie Cesar coming in through the back row. She's taking Jurniak off for some defending. Annie usually listed as a libero, wearing white today, so just bringing her in through the back row to kind of get that extra passing prowess. Schultzel hammers it down the line. Longerant is trying to dive to her left to pick this one up. It's put on a dime from Schultzel, and we won't get a challenge play on this. Out to Larson. She'll go with the tip. It's covered. Rolls over onto Retke. She'll just pop it up with an elbow. Big swing again. Stigrat's under it. Stigrat with the volley over onto Larson. Retke's blocked. It's a joust. Covered by the USA. Carlini with a swing, and Carlini just too far underneath. So fair play to the setter. She's trying to change up the tempo of that offense, catch Germany off guard. But she just went a little too early herself. Steep serve through the back. And that one sneaks in the court. Larson scoring another point. Larson, Cook, and Thompson, the top 3-point scorers on court at the moment. That one just in, catching just over half of that line. Stigrat through the hands. And Stigrat working her way through Carlini and Retke. That one from Schultzel usually causing a lot of problems for teams because it just drops like a rock once it passes the tape. This time she just didn't put enough behind it, so we're tied at 8s. Betzel tipping one over. Out to Thompson in the back row, and Thompson finds space. Thompson continuing to swing hard, even through her backcourt rotations. And works that around the block and then between Pogny and Alsmeyer. Betzel did a good job to seal off that block, but Thompson saw her space. Beautiful pass, Betzel! And Betzel just misconnecting with that ball. Got a little bit too much spin on it, not enough on top. So timeout call from Germany. USA up 10-8 in set 1.
Und 6-0-12 Thompson. Thompson will über das Block schlagen. So, wir können es clever machen überall. Drück die Bälle rein, Kamin. Aber ich spüre den Stress an der anderen Seite. Was machen wir? Wir schlagen jeden Ball raus da. Nicht machen. Ich spüre es, weil wir sind dort. Wir sind dort. Larsson macht nur die Leger. Sehr gut gemacht. Ja, go.
Hey, guys, let's go. Right.
So Germany have stuck with this American team the whole set until now. USA just pulling 2 points ahead and looking to add even more to their lead. Both teams with some great in-system and out-of-system play. So it'll be very interesting to see where we go from here. Germany still very much in this timeout call, more of a caution. Great pass. Big swing, but Thompson's under it. Cook with hands out to Larson. And the block from Betzel. So Cesar off. And we'll get Druniak back through for front row. Incredible stuff from Betzel. That set to Larson a little bit too far back. So she really had to lean back and just try and roll that ball over. So close from Alsmeyer through 6, but USA putting some heat on that swing. 86 kilometers an hour from Cook. Right in between Wetzel and Druniak. The hands from Pogny are good. Wetzel hammers it onto Carlini. Last time Thompson was there to dig her, Carlini just that half step too far back. Should be noted as well, the receptions for Germany right now up in the 70%. So they are playing so well in system. We get Stouts coming in from the baseline. Good serve from her, Wangerantis underneath it. Huge swing from Ogbogu. That's a steep one to connect with. And even though Costner's in the exactly correct spot, this is just too fast. Pogny with a beautiful pass. Druniak hard off hands. Costner and Stouts will follow, but that one going wide of court. Germany rather staying in this game, 11-12 still. Ogbogu takes hands. Huge swing from Larson. That's lovely out of system, especially with that set coming from a middle player. Larson still able to come down on it hard. So Larson, Thompson, and Cook all with 3 points to their name and the top 3-point scorers on court. That one just short from Ogbogu will keep Germany close. Thompson, hard off hands. Pogny's underneath it. It'll be hoofed over by Alsmeyer. Great defending. Druniak's under this one. Out to Alsmeyer. And Alsmeyer finds the corner. That's a huge defensive point from Germany. So impressive. Never say die from Pogny. Getting underneath this. Sliding almost into the commentary booth. Carlini there to cover. The hands from Wangerantis. Thompson is blocked but covered. Larson just tipping it over, rolling onto Germany's side. Alsmeyer, steep swing from Alsmeyer. Larson trying to just get out of the way of this one. But Alsmeyer put a target on her. So Germany now pull ahead 14-13 in the middle of set one. Timeout call from the USA this time.
Slow it down. Same on the second contact when it's a scramble play. Great out of system set on that one. We're going to keep doing that the rest of this match. Here we go.
Right now, USA! USA!
Letting down your hitters time.
So that's my only thing.
And then just let her know, like we talked about. Like, hey, if you can get on it, get on it.
Yeah.
Just to get a little bit of movement. And we have to set her up here so we can ice it for her.
Okay. So Karch with just a few words, and then the players immediately break off into separate little groups with their trainers and players that they're connecting with, just to make sure that everyone is on the same page. It's more of a discussion timeout from Team USA. Out to Larson. Larson, hard swing. Germany tries to keep it up, but too much from Larson. And what you'll have just heard from Karch during that timeout as well is when in doubt, give your hitters time. And that is exactly what Carlini did with that set. Nice and high out to the left side. Larson had tons of time to get underneath it. Alsmeyer through the block, Wangerantis underneath. Retke is steep, but Druniak's under it. Back out to her, tips over the block, Carlini grabs it. Out to Thompson, she's a little bit far back, she'll just roll it over. Alsmeyer forcing her way through the block. Alsmeyer now tied with Larson, the two highest point scorers on court, both with 4 points to their name. Stigro coming back in for Stouts. Stigro, another big hitter through the front row, so we'll see what she can contribute to this German squad. Steep serve onto Larson. Wongerantes with hands. Pogany's underneath that swing. Juniak tips it. Out to Thompson again. Thompson rolling one into the pot. She's dug. Cook is blocked but covered. Out to Larson, and Larson finds the baseline. That was some incredible blocking and defensive play from Germany. They just kept giving it back to the USA. And it took the Americans several attempts to find court and draw even at 15s. So even when they're winning these points, Germany not giving it up easy. Stigro with the volley over. Thompson gonna dig it. Out to Larson, out to Cook rather, and no touches through the block on Cook. We will get a challenge on this from the USA. Both the entirety of the bench players on court and Karchkrai saying there definitely was a touch on this one. This would be an interesting swing of points. So we're looking at just that fingertip of Costner. And there was just a touch of movement. So block touch is a good challenge. Cook getting away with a nice swing. That'll be 16-15 to the USA instead. Steep swing from Schultzel. The slide working so well for Germany. Takeoff from 1 foot and turning back into the cross court, popping that between Larson and Thompson. Schultzel with a good float serve. Germany keeping everything on Larson at the moment. Oh, and Cook, that is so good. She just puts so much topspin on it and rolls it right short of the attack line. Stigro with a big approach, big swing onto Retke. Cook grabs it out to Thompson. The volley over. Through the middle. And we'll have a challenge midway through this rally for back row attack. So again, for that back row approach, you have to be taking off completely behind that attack line. And I will say, I was watching the feet of Thompson on this one, and she did have her foot above the line, but the actual contact was a volley, so maybe below the level of the tape. So a yellow, then a red for Vital Hayden, coach of Germany. And now the boos coming in from this Polish crowd that the Americans getting away with the point. And a huge block for the Americans off the back of that as well. Big momentum for the Americans. The German team will be really upset with that one. Big ups. Cook from off the net is dug by Alsmeyer. The swing from Pipe for Alsmeyer finds ground. Germany still in this. Takes a deflection off the hand of Thompson as well. And a big swing from Thompson. Just a touch of a stare down through the net, but only just a touch. Emotions high in this match. 85 kilometers an hour from Thompson. Carlini just gets a touch underneath it. Can't bring it back into court, so Germany still sticking to within one of Team USA. And what a showing for Team Germany this afternoon. 19 serving 20 against a very strong American team who only have the one loss against them. Steep serve and an ace for Wetzel. The second ace for Germany. This time it's the middle Wetzel who falls short on Wongerantes. Timeout call from USA. We are 20 all in set one.
Yeah, that one just falls. Just make sure I'll step up and then just put it high. Yes, like the last one. Give your early call. You're ready for no look. Here we go, ladies. Here we go. And no matter what, USA! USA!
So USA calling this timeout as things getting very, very close near the end of set one. 20 all, the score as it stands, and Wetzel coming off an ace. See if she can do it again. Another ace for Wetzel, are you joking? This one high and floaty and just dropping on the baseline. What a time for it from Wetzel. 21-20. Larson's under this one. The tip is covered. Alsmeyer just tipping into the pot. Carlini out to Larson, and Larson with a big left-hand tip right down. Ali Franti coming in for the USA on the baseline. Druniak with a big swing, gets contact on hands. So before Franti and Agbagu switch back, we got Anastasia Sekulev coming through for Germany. The 20-year-old coming through to play out on that right side. Alsmeyer through the left and Schultzel in the middle. Larson just keeping an eye on the net band, not letting that ball come over. Germany are going to challenge this play. This one staying the way of the USA. The original call remains, and Vital Heinen saying that Larson is making contact with that ball in German airspace. But he needs to be careful in his reactions. Already on a red card. Out to Alsmeyer. Wongerantes underneath. Good up from Pogany. Stigrat with the set. Alsmeyer just tips it on to Thompson. Free ball from Cook. And that's a big swing off the block and away. That's massive through the right side. Schultzel running that slide and getting a sharp angle on it. So even getting that contact on Larson will push it wide. Germany pull ahead 23-22. Larson hammering it onto Stigrat. And she gets smoked with it, and the only thing she's unhappy about is that that contact didn't go up. Good placement from her on that attack line, but a big swing from Larson. The set back out to Stigrat. And she gets underneath it, and so it's the USA that pull away at 24-23. And they have one set point to work with. Larson onto Pogany. Out to Stigrat. Stigrat's dug. USA with a chance for the set. Thompson is blocked! Schultzel and Stigrat keep it going, and we are tied at 24s. All. Schultzel from the baseline, or from a few meters off the baseline, I should say. Larson with the set. And that one is out. Just wide from the USA, no block touches. So Germany pull ahead 25-24. The pressure on the shoulders of Schultzel. The serve is good, onto Wongerantes. Larson with the set. The tip is covered. Germany with a chance. Wetzel puts it down! And Germany takes set one, 26-24 against the USA. Wetzel keeps her body nice and open and puts that one right down on the line. That is so impressive from the 23-year-old, and going into the change of ends, she'll be buzzing after that performance. Great work from Germany to take this one 26-24. The USA not really able to pull away from them in that first set. They'll have to go back to the drawing board, see what they can change. Here's a look at your stats, and it's actually the Americans with more attacks, but also just that one more error, and then Germany just edging ahead with one block and one serve over this American side. A really, really tight first set. We knew we could expect a game between these two teams, but there's something special, back and forth all set long. And all players laying out to pick everything up. Pogany, the libero for Germany, a special shout out to her for an incredible defensive set. But everyone showing up to play on both teams. And that's given us a very equal matchup here at the Atlas Arena for our second last game of this Paris 2024 qualifier. Both these teams with only the one loss on the score sheet. Germany dropping a match to Poland, the USA also dropping a match to Poland. Here's your setter contact for the United States first, 41% in that target zone, 41% in the mid zone. Just a few in that outer zone, but still kind of keeping things into that space where Carlini can find hitters. And Germany now a little bit better in that target zone, only 9%, so 2 contacts in that outer zone. But Germany's reception rate, absolutely stellar for that first set. It allowed them to stay in system, and Costner could really access any hitter that she wanted. So past just a few unforced errors and maybe call it lucky points going either way. These two teams very, very evenly matched up in set 1. It'll be interesting to see if we get that same sort of thing in set 2, or if one team is going to just plow ahead and take it. It'll be Germany now with the slight edge going into the second set. And the USA coming from the back foot, trying to take that second one. Germany on court, buzzing, ready to go, and Wetzel will be all smiles after her finish at the last set, scoring the set-winning point at 26-24. USA looking all business right now, and Karch giving instructions to Carlini right through to the end. Carlini with a cross-court serve. Great pancake. And the call going the way of Germany. Referee saying that one made contact with the ground. Will we get a challenge on the first point from Karch? We absolutely will. That was some great defending of Carlini if she picked that one up. Again, any part of that ball making contact with the ground means an end to the point. So here's that swing from Wetzel. She gets her thumb nice and high, and she's trying to turn that into the one spot. She does a good job of it. Oh, and it looks like Carlini did actually get her entire arm under that. That's a beautiful bit of defending from the setter, Carlini. And so we'll get the call of reserve, and Carlini, upset as she should be at that point, wasn't allowed to continue. So back to 0-0, and Carlini again with the serve. Druniak is blocked. Ogbogu giving the first point, part 2, to the United States. This time Costner opting to go through that left side for Druniak. Stigrot rolling that over the block. Out to Larson, and the block is good. Wongerantis is covering that. Larson again is blocked, covers herself. Out to Stigrot. Picked up by Cook. Larson. Huge block for Germany. Germany with an insane blocking game. They got 3 or 4 blocks in just that one rally, and a block to end the point as well. Stigrot setting that block up really well as that set coming inside for Larson. Wetzel getting her arms on it. Ogbogu with another block. Larson taking an awkward fall as she goes to cover it, but she looks okay. And this is huge from Wetzel. She's going to have so many points already for her team. Oh, and the tip just rolling over fingertips and platforms. Falls to the floor. Larson with her first serve of the second set. And that's a huge block, but outside of court. So Germany going to take the point, and Aalsmeyer adding to her total. Aalsmeyer behind Wetzel only by 2 points for number of points scored so far in this match. Wetzel has 9 points, and get this, only off 2 attacks. She has been a serving and blocking powerhouse in this game. And I'll give her a touch of the commentator's curse. My apologies to her as that one's out the back. She'll just take a spot on the bench for now, and Pogany comes in for her. On to Aalsmeyer, back out to her through the left side. Aalsmeyer again, this time swings over top of the block. USA not ready for Costner to go back out to that left side. Retke just coming in a half second late to try and close off that cross-court block. Cook hammers it off the block, but it's up nice and high for Pogany. Big swing from Stigrot. Larson pops it up. Wongerantes for the second contact. And a swing's put on it, but too short from Annie Drews. So Drews has come in through that right side for the USA. And she has a big left arm. I'm sure we'll be hearing from her in this set. Out to Drews. Great dig from Costner. Pogany with just a roll over, and my goodness, Stigrot barely putting a free ball over. Retke finds court. Lots of miscommunication for Germany on that point after an amazing dig. Annie Caesar coming back on court through that back row. It worked really well for Germany in set one. See if she can contribute again to that defensive unit. The roll set over. Stigrot's looking to put a free ball over onto Wongerantes. Out to Retke. And Retke finds a steep angle off that block. Drews with her first serve of the match. Stigrot tips it onto Drews. Larson is blocked, but it's up nice and high for Wongerantes. Drews from the backcourt, and Drews nails it into the cross. And there's that big left arm from the American. Drews gets her thumb so low on this. Caesar diving into the cross, still not able to get underneath. Pogany leaves it as that one's deep from Drews. And we are tied at 6-all. Perlini gets underneath it, and Drews puts a tip on it. The tip covered by Cook this time. Out to Schultzel. She'll find Retke again on that slide, and the tip is good for Retke. So Retke stopped the first time, but the second time just pops that over Stigrot into the pop. Pogany diving for it, doesn't make contact. Cook rolling it over the tape. Oh, steep swing from Stigrot. Retke just opening up a touch too much. Stigrot able to use an angle off of her arms into that cross court. It's a great pass from Caesar as well, having to dive forward as that makes contact with the tape. And Retke again, just a half-second late closing off that cross, and Stigrot sees it early. Oh, and so close from Germany to pick up that 2-ball from Carlini, but put her on the stat sheet. She'll do that every now and again, just to take the pressure off her passers. Pogny with the set. Stigrot takes a step back to swing on this and catches out Retke in the 5. Stigrot will have known there's a middle in that 5 position. Definitely going to key on that. The roll shot catching Retke out. She thinking that Stigrot's going to put a heavy swing on it. Druniak back on court for Germany. Great coverage off this tip. Wetzel with hands out to Druniak. Cook picks that one up down the line. Drews, oh my goodness, Annie Drews. Right in between Alsmeyer and Pogny. This was a great cover from Stigrot to keep this ball in play. But Drews, there you go, 100 kilometers an hour, barely legal on the highway. And good luck getting underneath this swing. Carlini taking all the heat off for that serve. Oh, and that's a good set from Costner. Smart play. This time out to Stigrot. Carlini's under it. Wongerantis with hands. And that's a heavy swing from Drews. It's off the block and away. Vitelhainen and Karch are actually laughing at each other in disbelief. That set from Costner, a very, very interesting one, but technically clean. Angela Grass up on the stand saying to Karch, what do you want me to do? It's a clean set. I think we would have seen a much bigger reaction had Germany come away with that point. And now Larson turns that block back into court. And the USA up by 3 points. We got a timeout call from Germany. USA up 11-8 in set 2.
Max, ruhig weiter, das ist kein Problem. Das habe ich dir.
Ich gehe nur weg, wenn ich ein richtig überzeugt bin. Heimsaum bleibe ich da. Auf geht's, bitte! Das halt auf!
So the USA putting a little bit of space between themselves and Germany here in set 2, but it was Germany that won that first set, 26-24. Nice dig from Wongerantis. Larson is blocked but covered well. Nice back set out to Drews, rolls it over onto Druniak. And the middle attack is good. Wetzel finds her way through Agbagu and will remain the highest point scorer on court, and she'll hit double digits. This is her 10th point. That ball really far ahead of her. She swings hard and just makes contact with fingertips. Stigrot going to switch out with Antonio Stouts coming through for the serve. Oh, the ace from Stouts. She will not mind that one, hanging on the net band for what I'm sure felt like hours for the Americans, for the Germans even longer, but it'll bring them to within 1 point, and it's now 10 serving 11. Stouts goes again. This one is clear of the tape. Good pickup from Pogny. Oh. And the call is a lift on that second contact. So Pogany laying out, getting the pancake underneath this ball. And I believe it was Druniak getting the second contact. Just sticks a hand underneath it with a tip. This pickup from Pogany, beautiful. And missed that third contact right when the point was called. And an ace for the USA. Larson putting that one on a postage stamp in the back corner. So 13-10 for the USA now. Stouts just deciding to leave it at the last second. That one was very, very close. Larson again onto Stouts. Good coverage. Two German players on court, just on the floor. And USA gonna take it and put an attack right off the back of it. Druniak trying to stick hands up there, just a touch too late for Ogbogu. USA now ahead by 4 points, 14-10, and Larson with the serve. Out of system, Druniak will have the set. Free ball for the USA. Drews! Oh, and so close from Costner. She gets her shoulder behind it, tries to open her body onto court. But the USA take the point. Germany call a timeout as the USA are up 15-10 in set 2.
Gut. Nun, was hier, was ich vorher gesagt habe, wenn ihr natürlich 3-4 Punkte vorne, dann spielt ihr auch mal einen Schuss. Dann kommt was anderes. Nur bleib ruhig. Also guck, ob wir irgendwo wieder reinkommen. Das ist alles. Spiel dritte Bälle kurz auf 2 über. Also, wenn sie zuspielen nicht komfortabel ist. Gut, so, nimm den Zeit, versuch den Ball so zu machen, wieder ins Spiel reinzukommen und wir bleiben. Schwieriger Aufschlag, Larsson, kein Problem, wenn wir die andere treffen.
The USA now with quite the gap between themselves and Germany. And that'll be exactly what they're needing after losing that first set, 26-24 to Germany. Nice pass from Pogany. Huge through the middle, but the block is on for Ogbogu. And this one is good from Alsmeyer through the left side. Regardless of the coverage, there's a net touch called on the Americans. Actually just the body of Ogbogu. She's putting a lot of force into trying to push that ball back over. Alsmeyer with a very drippy serve. Hard off the block. Cook back in system. She'll go and try and block this. Larson's under it. Drews. And Drews finds a way through. So Germany have not been able to put a stop to Drews, and this time she'll just force her way between that block. Schultzel not able to close it in time. Drews very quickly climbing up the leaderboard for points. Already 5 points to her name after only coming on for the second set. Druniak hard off the block, and Druniak knocks that one away. So 4 points in it between Germany and the USA, but Germany running out of time to catch up. Cook hammers it down the line, and Druniak gets hands beneath it, but Cook puts some heat on this swing. And just found space to the left of Kastner as well, down that line. Oh, so close. Drews took that half step in to catch the steep ball. And a bit of an awkward contact meant that one really high onto the shoulder of Drews. Out to Retke. Good coverage on this one. Carlini doing 360s to set this ball. Oh, and a huge swing. Scholzel just manages to find the outside of the hand of Retke, and that one hits hard off her and straight down. So Germany with that have gone to within 3 points of the USA now. Alsmeyer with a very flat serve. Cook with the swing, and Cook knocks it right off hands. Cook getting up nice and high to make a sharp angle contact with that. And even if she hadn't made a contact with the block, might have squeezed that into the cross court. Float serve onto Pogny. Big swing from Stigrat through the left. Historically playing through the left, but you'll see that yesterday and also a few other times during this tournament, she's played as an opposite player for this German squad. But she's come through now on the left side, coming in clutch for some very big points. Tight pass. Carlini keeps on her side, and Drews will come through that with pace. She gets her thumb down and just gonna fade away into that one position. Just the 1v1 Wetzel, who, as hard as she might try, can't take up the entire angle of court. 2 ball from Costner's picked up. Larson doesn't find touches, and she'll give a quick apology to her team. Even here when she struck that ball just a little bit off, didn't make the clean connection that she was hoping. Good pickup from Costner. Pogny with the set. Wongerantes gets behind that ball. Out to Drews. Oh, and the touch on the way through. Drews making big improvements on the American offense here in the second set. 90 kilometers an hour. Still 10 kilometers slower than her best, which is absolutely insane to think about. Drews now the 3rd highest point scorer on court with 8. Carlini gets underneath the tip. Oh, that's beautiful, down the line. My apologies, wide from Larson. Thought she found that outlet down the line. Check this out from Carlini. Great defense. And then Larson, just too much on it, just barely. Stigrat with a short serve. Juniak covers her own block. Wongerantes quickly on her feet to get this set off. And the touch is on the way through. Drews with another one. So 21-17 for the USA. Looking to tie things up 1 set apiece. Juniak pulling up and putting a free ball over. Cook gets fingertips on the way through. So 22-17 for the USA. Big swing from Alsmeyer. And she has so much forward momentum, she just forces her way through the block. Off the hand of Drews, not an easy thing to do. Great dig from Costner. Out to Druniak, and off the block and away from Druniak. So Germany within 3, 19-22. Wetzel from the baseline, already several aces to her name. Cook sets that ball to Drews, and Drews through the block again. Drews now tying Alsmeer and Wetzel for highest points scored. That'll be 10 for her, and Drews only playing the one set. Substitution for the USA, Ali Franti coming through again for that service duty. Out to Alsmeer, and that's a steep swing. Even probably a little bit more off the tape than she would have wanted. Costner running away from this left side swing as she's setting that ball. Beautiful set, and Alsmeer finding the space for it. Again, coming on for Germany through that front row, playing through the opposite. Good up from Pogany. Stigrat with the set, rolled over, but Cook has it. And back out to Cook. Great dig from Stigrat. Oh, good pickup from Carlini. And the block is picked up. And the redirect from Schultzel, it's down. That is massive. Schultzel to end the point. That play from Sakulova, heads-up play. Carlini with a beautiful dig. And a timeout call from USA. They're up 23-21 in set 2.
All right, we're just resetting here. No center and trans, going to be a little higher. We're going to get a great lineup if they get it up. But more importantly, take a big swing. First ball.
Keep ripping, guys! USA!
USA calling the timeout as Germany getting close. 21-23, USA on the attack. And Drews, none other than Drews, hammering that into cross court. Carlini knows where her outlet players are, knows where the fire's at. So 24-21, and Drews on the baseline, 3 set points for USA. Free ball over, and Druniak and Schultzel both going for it, and not a great way to end the set for Germany. USA will take that 25-21, and we will be tied at 1 set apiece. So here's your stats for the second set. USA upping their attack from set 1, 2 more than they had in Germany, a little bit fewer. Pretty even across the board other than that. So it's just the offensive mindedness of the USA that brought them ahead in that second set, and not much in it, just 4 points between these teams. Only the 2 separating them in set 1, so still a very even matchup. The 2 biggest hitters on court right now are Drews and Alsmeer. The opposite for the USA, and the left side for Germany. And there's that ace from Stouts as well. Very quick sportsmanlike apology. But lots of aces in this game. Larson dropping one in court. And Germany getting 4 of their points already from aces. USA getting 3. But we'll have at the very least 2 more sets to play here in the Atlas Arena. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of that. All of these players really trying to put the pressure on, just staying on the attack, keeping the other team out of system. Here's your attack zones for the USA in set 1. Only 30% through that opposite, 15% through the middle, and then keeping things really on the outside for the likes of Cook and Larson. And then set 2, there you go, 50% opposite. Guess who's there? Annie Drews, 15% through the middle and only 35% through the outside. Drews having the time of her life through opposite. Carlini knows it. USA know it. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of her in this matchup. That was a very efficient set for her. Germany needs to put a stop to her. Those big swings of Annie Drews causing them a lot of problems. They never really got a big block on her, and it just kind of keeps getting glancing touches as she's making her way through. She hasn't opened up to the line yet either. Really hard on the cross court, but she's getting away with it because she's making contact so hard. And it is a big ask for anyone to get underneath. Germany getting a few digs off the back of it, but just not enough for the amount of attacks coming from the right side for the USA. So almost 4,000 spectators here in the Atlas Arena coming to watch this matchup between the USA and Germany. A good chunk of them Polish, and the Polish match against Italy coming up after this one. And again, the result of this match could influence that match as well and see who goes into the top 2. So a lot of these fans very interested to see how this scoreboard's going to turn out. Schultzel, the serve to start us off. Drews with the tip, and Schultzel covers. Out to Stigrot, she covers herself. And the free ball over, USA on the attack now. Drews with a sharp one. And you could hear the call from her teammates as well to find that angle. It was a good call. I'm not sure who it was. Might have been Carlini, but she saw some open space. It's always about feeding information to your team. USA always been a big communication team and did a good job of it to win that point. Stigrot is covered. The tip is picked up by Ogbogu. Free ball over from Cook. Oh, the 2-ball! Wongerantes pancake underneath. And we will have a challenge from Vital Heinen saying that there's a floor touch on that ball. And he's just saying to his team, hey, might as well try it. It's a really good 2-ball attack from Costner. She disguised it very well until the last second. Wongerantes, as per usual, with incredible speed through the backcourt. And there you go, world class from Wongerantes. Get that one framed for her. That was just beautiful. Reads that game so well. There's that 2-ball play from Costner. No one on the tape to stop it. And she's just putting it barely over. And the reach from Wongerantes, stunning. And an ace for the USA. So off the back of an overturned challenge, the USA get another very quick point. This one to the outside of the body of Stigrot. She knows as soon as she makes contact, that's not exactly where she wanted that ball to go. Big swing from Alsmayer. Larson gets a touch. Wongerantes keeps it in play. but it's up and over the adverts, and Cook can't get around her libero to make that one work. To be fair, even if she had, that is quite the distance to try and put that third contact over the net. Out to Cook. And Cook gets some touches as that one goes through. So 4-1 for the USA. Wagu rolling it over the tape. Through the middle, great coverage from Stigrot. Still in play, Carlini takes it. Hands from Larson. Drews hard off the block. Oh, and right into the hand of Recke. And Recke absolutely lethal with the first touch, first attack. Timeout call from Germany. USA up 5-1 in set 3.
So, wie mag die Sache nur 80%, das genügt nicht, das mussten wir. Letzte Block war okay, hè? Die macht die Linie, Block, das und dann Positionsspiel nur nach oben und so weiter. Ja, und das ist alles. Guck, wieder, wir mussten unsere Spielball machen, was die zwei Sätze gemacht haben, das ist alles. Hè? Ja, und mach das wieder und guck mal, wo es hingeht. Das ist nicht so wichtig, die Punkte, das kommt schon. Hè?
Let's go, Melanie!
USA with an early 4-point lead here in set 3. Germany took that first set 26-24, but USA taking the second one 25-21. Looking to keep it to 4 sets today. That's a good timeout call from Vital Hayden. Put that one on the stat sheet for the coach. Stouts coming through in the backcourt for Stigrot. Good pass from Larson. Through the middle. Stouts is under it. And a nice swing from Druniak. Druniak making it look like there was no block in front of her. That's a nice contact. Gets her feet out. 86 kilometers an hour. She'll squeeze that past Recke. Big blocker to squeeze past. Recke over 2 meters tall. 6'8" for those of us across the pond. Out to Drews. Good dig from Costner. Druniak rolls it over. Carlini forcing that out to left side. Alsmayer's underneath it. Druniak wiping off the block. Wongerantes, more great defending. And touches on the way through. USA come away with a big point. That from Druniak. She's trying to wipe off of Cook. She does a good job, but Wongerantes covering so much ground to pop this one up. Drews with a sharp serve. Out of system, Alsmayer with the set. And free ball over. Big swing, Stouts is underneath it. Pogny with the set. Good coverage from Wetzel. Out to Alsmayer again. Wongerantes under this one. Out to Drews in the backcourt. Oh my goodness, Drews. Shout out to Costner because she is taking an absolute beating in that one position, the backcourt. She's getting touches on everything that Drews is throwing at her, but look at how steep that swing is. USA with a 40% attack percentage at the moment. Out to Druniak. Nice from Druniak. squeezing her way through Cook and Retke. Right in between the arms of Retke. Oh, that's very close. Betzel not getting underneath that ball enough, just too steep on top of it, trying to force that tough serve. Cook sailing one into Alsmeyer. That's a huge block for Retke. Retke getting up and so far over this ball. Alsmeyer had no angle to go on. Druniak is off the tape. Drews gets under it. Cook through the pipe, and Cook is good. Carlini even out of system, setting through the pipe. Timeout call from Germany. USA up 10-4 in set 3. USA with even more of a cushion. Alsmeyer squeezes that through Retke. Great coverage. And a huge block for Germany off the back of that play. Germany somehow get away with it. Straba coming through for the backcourt for Druniak. She'll have a go from the baseline. Massa coming in as well. And that one just a little bit too steep on Straba. Costner had a little bit of time to get used to those heavy swings through the right side, whether it's a slide or whether it's Drews. Of course, that's the first point Straba's come on. She just needs a little bit of time to get her footing. Too much from Retke. So Germany grabbed the point, but still 6 behind. And Stigrat coming on for Stouts. Larson, high off the block. Pogany brings it back. Oh, and the touch from Stigrat. Germany, what you can say about them is they are hustling for these points. This is a great effort for the first touch from Pogany, rolling out of it. Stigrat tried to bring it back around the net, but didn't quite make contact. Oh, and that block falling right back on to Massa as she's trying to get out of the way of this. She made good contact with the hands of Larson, maybe trying to get out of the way to see if that would fall wide, but falling right onto her shoulder. Oh, good effort. Free ball over from Stigrat. And the call is from her teammates that that free ball is deep. Longerontis listens and just deep of court. So Germany trying to regroup, but it is 14-6 here in set 3 and tied 1 set apiece. Tip is covered. Wongerantes with hands. Well out of system, but Alsmere brings it back. Stigrot with a free ball. Big swing from Ogbogu. That B opens things up. It's just the 1v1, Ogbogu and Schultzel. Just over the tape from Carlini. Wongerantes with the cover. Out to Cook, and Cook running through that C channel in the backcourt. Just short on this swing though. Trying to get too much of an angle on it. Schultzel and Stigrot camping out in front of her as well. We'll get Sakulev back on court for Germany, taking out Schultzel from the baseline. And Larson squeezes that through the block. Getting through Wetzel and Massa. USA with a 9-point cushion here in the third. Stigrot rolls one over onto Larson. Out to Drews. And a touch off the block, but Drews continuing to just be so efficient through that right side. This just her second set. And she now has just as many points as attacks, and that's at 14. Good block from the USA. Ogbogu getting her hands on it. And the USA now up by 11. Oh, Drew's getting in on that blocking action as well, kind of rolling across the top of the block. Hard off the block, Larson's under it. Quick B. Out to Stigrot. Wongerantes underneath that cross-court swing. The call is line. Cook again. This one is covered by Drews. Ogbogu through the middle. This is up. Just the roll shot onto Drews. The pipe attack off the block and away. Got a very long rally. USA come out on top, and it's now 19-7. So USA on a big run at the moment. This is the point that ended it. And Stigrot reaching across, that just glances off her left hand and opens it up outside of court. The call, the scream to Drews is just hit it. All she did was calmly stick a left touch on this ball. Straight down, mind you, but wasn't quite the power swing that her teammates were cheering for. So 20-7 for the USA. That's a tight one. And the net touch call on Germany. So the USA pull ahead even further. And not to be a pessimist, but looks like the end of this set for Germany. They'll have to focus on getting some momentum in for the next one. The pass from Stigrot. Oh, and a huge block. Ogbogu and Cook making a wall through the right side. Massa had nowhere to go. They had a lot of time to get there. That's a really nice push from Struber on this set, but it's just so hard to force your way through a block that strong. And an ace for Larson, my goodness. It is all things USA right now. This time, Germany coming away with the point. Baku getting a little excited at the tape and reaching into German airspace for that ball. Laura Emmons coming through for Germany for the final stages of set 3. An ace for Germany. A small victory. With this serve, they'll be looking to make double digits, a very different look from the first and second set of this match. Oh, Bogu cracks it down into 5. That's sharp on Pogany. Franti coming in at the 24th point for the serve. Not a ton of pressure on her shoulders. 24 serving 9 here in the third set. That's a great serve either way. Betzel with the swing, Franti's under it. Franti with the swing of her own! And Franti comes out of the bench to not only serve, but put that swing from pipe away. Right in between Betzel and Stigart on the block. And we go into a change of ends after USA takes set 3, 25-9. Interesting game. Germany taking the first one, 26-24. The USA then 25-21, only really pulling away at the end. But it was the American show in set 3, 25-9, they take that one. So just one more set in it for the Americans to take victory. Here's your stats from this set. 15 attacks from the USA, only 3 from Germany. They're kind of getting involved in the blocks and serves and keeping those errors low, but just couldn't get any attacks off. A lot of those passes from Germany onto the head of Kostner and Strabo's setting, but the blocks from the USA and just the relentless attack meant they could never really get into system the way that they wanted. Germany, not for lack of effort, just nothing falling their way, and we tend to see that in these matches where sometimes these sets just do not happen for you. Just bring you back to that Thailand-Poland game. Thailand lost a set to Poland 25-7, but they came back and won the match. So stranger things have certainly happened. But not good for momentum for Germany at the moment. Here's some block locations from the United States from this most recent set. 57% through that left side and 43% through the right. But really not a lot in that set, just the attack of the USA. Absolutely relentless, and Germany not knowing what to do with it. So Vital Heinonen will be going back to the drawing board and seeing what they can change. They had a lot of success with Betzel through that first set. She's been really, really quiet since then. And Larson, the players that are on the attack. 16 points to Drews, 15 to Larson. The next closest is Alsmere with 12. We don't see another German on that stat sheet until 5th position with Betzel with 10 points. So definitely the USA picking up their attack. USA have one set in it. If they can take this set, they will guarantee themselves a spot at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Longarantis gets underneath it, Nagbagu rolls it over. Drews off the block and into the antenna. Drews is an absolutely insane attacking player. She is hitting this so hard, and I don't think that Germany have gotten a clean block on her all match long. A few digs, but for the most part, she is just scoring points left, right, and center. Kostner hustling for this one. And a block touch for Germany, so 1-1. Different look from the first, or from the third set rather. Out to left side, rolled over onto Cook. Drews puts a big swing on it. And Drews, I swear, is in front of the ball when she jumps for this and somehow whips her left arm around this shot. This was a quick 2 touches. She could barely get out in time and still can put 85 kilometers an hour of power on that spike. Nice block. Pogany's there for the coverage. Great play from the libero for Germany. And Larson, oh, great coverage from Druniak off the foot. Kostner takes that first ball. Out to Alsmeer. Pogany's under the tip. And Schultzel, oh, doesn't connect with fingertips. That's so, so close. Druniak doing a great job off that pipe swing from Larson to block it and then pop it up with her right foot. A little bit of footy action from Germany. Nice pickup from Pogany. Out to Druniak now. Good from Carlini as well. Cook, high off hands. Pogany pops this one up. Big pipe attack from Stigrot, and in the baseline. Beautiful placement, swinging high and swinging deep on Germany's side right now. 2 serving 3, trying to stick with this American team in the 4th set. Germany having to push it to 5 if they want the W. Drews absolutely hammering it through the right side. And the TV as well, just not doing it justice. The power and effort that she's putting into these swings. Good up from Caesar, coming in for some more backcourt duties. On a few players for Germany pretending to go for that ball. You go, I go. Neither of us go. That one right into the pot. Good placement from Cook, taking all the power off, reaching over with that left hand as well. A gift from Drews into the netting. Out to Retke, that's a beautiful slide. And Retke leaving things open this time. Instead of bringing that back across the court, she's just gonna keep things down the line. Really, really tough one to defend. She is hitting with force. Carlini with a push out to her as well. Seagrout getting hands, almost shutting it down. This one from Cook is into the net, so Germany stay within 2. Recke with the miss hit, gonna be picked up. Alsmeyer with the tip from the pipe. Recke on the slide. And Stigrat the last to touch it as it's on its way out. This was a rapid slide play for Recke to come off the block and then just get into this, and Stigrat pulling her hands away makes the touch. And a rotation fault for Germany is a free point for the USA to bring them up 8-4. That movement from Wetzel a little bit too quick, I think. Again, you can't be crossing those players beside you in rotation. One of the hardest things to learn in volleyball, but with second referee on it. Overpass to Larson. And Drews takes everything off. Catching Germany completely out. And the timeout call from Germany, USA up 9-4.
Gut, wir machen halbe Arbeit. Wir geben auf. Das ist aufgeben. Du musst da Leger nehmen. Aufstellungsfehler kann nicht. Anna, Hinterfeld geht einen Schritt von der Linie ab. Ja, vorne auf die Linie bleiben. Gut? Erstes Tempo auf 5 Meter. Ja, und dann all die kleinen Sachen. Wir müssen irgendwo einen Punkt machen. Nur machen wir hoffen. Das ist hoffen. Hoffen passiert nicht. Wir müssen die Sachen machen. Nicht die Punkte dort. Hier, was machen wir? Wenn wir einen Punkt machen, ein schöner Angriff ist kein Problem. Aber die einfachen Bälle müssen wir nehmen.
Germany calling this timeout as the USA edging away from them again here in the 4th set. They took that third one 25-9. So not the best of performances from Germany. They're looking to not let that happen again. Oh, and Recke with the ace right out of the timeout. And that'll be the 6th ace for the USA in this match. That's a good pass. Wetzel with the big swing. Nice defense from Recke. And Drews, of course, off the hands and away. This is 21 points for Drews in only her 3rd set. That's beautiful from Recke as well. Great defense from the middle. Timeout from Germany, USA up 11-4.
Wir zijn probleem maar niet zo Leute. Niet de nächste auch wieder, weil das ist aufhören zu spielen. Ich sage, irgendwo müssen wir spielen. Ball nach oben, weiter spielen und so. Ja, aber irgendwo müssen wir zurück in das Spiel bekommen.
Germany now 7 points back and using both their timeouts. USA relentless on their attack. And Alsmeyer from the pipe hits it just out wide. And Karshkarai is stoic on the sideline. He did not even twitch as that one fired towards him. Very confident of the direction that ball was taking. Man is the triple Olympic gold medalist himself, so no stranger to this. Great pickup from Larson. Another great pickup for Germany this time. Stigrat with the swing, Larson still there. Ogbogu tipping it over. Good coverage from Drews, but it's into the netting outside of the antenna. We'll get Druniak coming back in for Caesar. And Germany with another point. That serve not returned. Costner, the setter, getting in on the ace action. So that'll be 6 aces for Germany as well. Nice pickup from Pogany. Betzel with the set. And that one is just outside of the baseline. So a bit of a missed swing through the left side. Just a little bit too far underneath it. Got the snap of the wrist down, but again, making contact with the bottom of the ball, that's not going to do much. Out of system, Pogany with the set. Bump setting that. Oh, and there's a net touch call on Germany, so even with Drews redirecting and Germany recycling that play, Siegrott giving it her all to try and make sure that ball doesn't come through. It just makes contact with the net. 14-6 for the USA in the fourth. Good up from Wongerantes. Steep swing, this is still in play. Alsmeyer brings it back. Druniak with a free ball. Ogbogu covered by Pogany. And Druniak squeezes that one through. What a point for Germany. On the back foot that entire rally. And Druniak able to let one go. Stouts coming in for Germany again into that backcourt. Siegrott coming off for her. Ogbogu hard off hands. Druniak is blocked. Pogany's under it, but that third touch doesn't come. And the USA ever increasing their lead. That one dropping, Costner laying out for the set. That's a good play, making Larson hustle for it. And off the block and down. Drews not turning around in time. So Germany still fighting. This was a great placement of free ball. Carlini running through into her setting position, leaving Larson out to try and grab it. And then Alsmeyer just working it off that right hand of Drews. Cook comes down on it. Out to Druniak. Larson is blocked on the pipe, and that's huge for Schultzel. I don't think anyone on Team USA was expecting this block to come. Everyone just waiting, watching for that ball to fall. But Schultzel with a nice 1v1. Huge swing from Drews. Drews making it look easy. We'll have a substitution. Ali Franzi, the woman who put an end to the set previous, going to come through again for the serve for Ogbogu. That's a big swing for Druniak too. She is not giving up easy. Hammers that one away, and Germany C10. Druniak from the baseline. Out to Cook, and Cook puts it away. Even making those contacts with hands, swinging way too hard. Cook, the third highest scorer for the USA with 12 points. Larson with 15, and Drews way up with 23. Nice sharp swing from Alsmeyer. Cook staying a little bit too high on this one, so Alsmeyer just going to get her thumb down, hit that one away from her body and away from Cook. Stouts comes off. Stiegrot back in the front row for Germany. Just short from Alsmeyer. So still 7 points in it, and the USA inching ever closer. If the USA can take this set and win this match, they will guarantee a spot at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Good cover from Retke. Larson. Oh, and this time the block is good. Kostner and Schultzel in front of Larson. Put it down, and Retke can't get underneath it in time. This one fully off Kostner. Great block from the setter. That's hard off the block. Chance of any. Drews from the American bench. Wetzel, I think that's coming off maybe her head actually. And yeah, right off her arm and the side of her head. So getting almost too high above this one. That one can't feel good. Drews is not hitting these softly. Roll shot onto Drews. Pipe attack from Cook. Great pickup from Pogany. The second touch not there. Pogany just gets a left hand to it, but no one on Germany ready to pick up that second ball. So USA see 20 points in Germany with only 12. Bump set from Kostner. Stiegrot hard off the block. This one's still in play for the USA. Great scramble. Free ball for Germany. Retke digs this swing. Big swing from Drews. Drews will not let up. 25 points for her, leaving everyone else in the dust. Okay, sharp serve onto Larson, the overpass, and a block for Germany. Carlini trying for it. Rye smiled to her coach. Thought, might as well. She has some space to work with, in fairness, but wouldn't have enjoyed being blocked like that, I'm sure. Kostner with the serve. The two ball is covered by Pogany. Another one from Drews. This time Pogany digs it. Free ball over this time. Larson is blocked, covers herself. And the block from Germany. USA trying a different tack that time. Cook putting it right out to Annie Drews through 10. Drews taking a lot of the power off it, and Wetzel putting a stop to it. Sharp serve onto Cook. Ogbogu is blocked, but Cook is there. Longarantis takes the set. Good coverage from Kostner. Out to Druniak. Good come from Kostner again. Stiegrot through the block. Germany fighting their way to 15 points. USA taking some time to talk about it. They are 4 points away from a berth in Paris, and they'll call a timeout. 21-15 in the fourth.
Hey, nice touches! Nice touches! Hey, Red! We're gonna get one good angle. We're gonna run our routes hard, and let's cover. Yeah, we got you guys. Talk us through it. Let's cover.
So 4,000 spectators cheering for Poland, actually. It's the USA taking on Germany. Great cover from Kostner. Out to Druniak, hard off the block. Larson, great pickup. Good from Cook. Out to Larson again. This time the tip not covered. The USA come away with the point. It is 22-15. Carlini with the ball at 22-15 and 3 points in it for a spot in Paris. Carlini with the cover. Out to Larson. Larson, steep, Druniak's there, Larson again. Out to Drews. Hard off the block, Pogny grabs it. Wongerantis with the pickup. Ogbogu, steep swing. Some beautiful defending from Germany, but it's Ogbogu to put an end to it. And a look at the Paris 2024 mascot. Quite cute, I have to say. Betzel dug. Annie Drews, my goodness. From no approach, has just struck that one so pure. Another shot of Paris, showing us the Paris 2024 emblem, because it is 24-15 for the USA, and with 1 point, they can qualify for the Olympics. Huge swing from Betzel. She says, we're not done yet. The USA will have to wait a little longer. Seagrot from the baseline, 16 serving 24 to chance of USA. Drews, and Drews makes contact off the block. The USA book their ticket to Paris 2024. And already getting out their hats, their victory hats, for booking their way to the Olympics. The black and gold showing proudly, and we will have an on-court celebration. Karchkrai already bringing his women's team to an Olympic gold medal. He'll be looking to do it again in 2024. That hat looks like it fits him just right. Valiant effort from Germany. They took that first set 26-24, but it's the USA that reigned victorious 3 sets to 1, and they go through this tournament only dropping 1 match to Poland. And we'll have Sebastian Szczyderski, the Polish Volleyball Federation president, doing the presentation here for the team in red. Wongerantis going to bring the collige into the fray for the USA, and they have officially qualified for Paris 2024. The 5th team of this qualification tournament to do so. The 6th going to be decided in our upcoming game, Poland versus Italy. The huge smiles all around for Team USA. Congratulations to the entire team and coaching staff who have made it happen so far. applause throughout the crowd here at the Atlas Arena for Team USA qualifying for the Olympics. Lots of hugs around for the teams, a lot of hard work to get them here. And after the success of Tokyo, they'll be looking to go again. A lot of pressure on their shoulders, but this team is ready for it. The USA are closer to Paris. They'll be booking their tickets there right after this, I'm sure. They have officially qualified and their road to Paris is complete. We will be seeing them in August of 2024.
Okay, 16. Okay, 17.
So the qualification tournament over for the USA and Germany. It's the USA going ahead, and with that loss, Germany have no chance of being in the top 2 teams to qualify. We'll have to see if they can qualify being ranked up high in the world rankings instead. But the USA, the first team from Pool C to book their ticket. And what a glorious victory photo this one is. So there you have it, second last match of the day, and we have our first qualified team. Here's your stats from the match. 69 attacks from the USA's to Germany only 41. Germany keeping those blocks and serves up, and the errors somewhat the same as well, but the USA absolutely relentless, not only from the baseline, but through the front court. And Annie Drews putting on an absolute show for us to bring her team victorious. Great effort from everyone out on court. But it's the team in red booking their ticket to Paris 2024. So thank you so much for joining myself, Kennedy Mason. Taking a look at our match day, just one more game left. Poland's taking on Italy, and that will decide the second team that's going through to the 2024 Olympic Games. The winner of that match will win a spot. And here's a look at our standings. The USA in first. They're going to stay in that top 2 no matter what with their 18 points and 6 wins. And they've just had their Olympic celebration. They'll be heading there come late July. And thank you so much for joining me, Kennedy Mason, for that incredible match between the USA and Germany. Up next, the home team of Poland taking on Italy, trying to book the second spot into Paris 2024, a game you're not going to want to miss. Tune in about an hour's time for that match. Until then, have a great time, and thank you for joining us at the Atlas Arena here in Łódź, Poland.